Hello and welcome to Popeye Hill. Today I have a little bit of a different type of topic I want to go over with you, and that has to do with long-term planning for gardening. And one thing I found out is the older you get, the definition of long-term does change. Just how it is. Well, I'm 75 years old now, and I'd really like to garden as long as I can. And if we stay in this house, it'll be right here. So I need to do some planning for long-term gardening because the older I get, the harder it gets. That's just a fact of life. I'm just lucky that I'm in good shape as I am right now. So what I wanted to show you today is what I'm doing in the overall garden, but specifically this plot right here. The goal is to convert this from just a regular flat-out garden where I'd make rows and plant stuff to raised rows. And you probably can't see it that well right now, but there are the beginnings of 3 raised rows here that's in the works. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to continue that process. We'll show you by way of video what I'm talking about. And what that means is I'm going to do some tilling to loosen the dirt, and then I'm going to take the dirt that's in the walkways and put it up on where I want the raised beds to be on a permanent basis. So I'll be tilling and then shoveling from here, and over there. So I'll speed up the video so you don't have to watch the thing in excruciating detail, but you'll get the point of what I'm doing. So let's begin. The first thing I'm going to do today is just till the walkways. You'll get a better picture of what's going on when you see what I'm doing. Walkway 1, walkway 2, and walkway 3. So let's get going on that. Now you should be able to see what I'm talking about a little bit better. The darker areas, that's the moist soil where I just tilled. Here, here, and here, I want to make permanent walkways. And the discussion then is, what's my long-term plan? What am I going to do there? For now, just let me say, I'm not sure. If you have any ideas on what to make a good walkway between these permanent raised beds, yeah, I'd like to hear it, so drop those into the comments. I may make it, I may grass it over like a lawn and make like a permanent lawn walkway between here and here. That may work out. Or maybe I'll bring in some kind of stone or mulch type thing and put it down there. I just don't know. That's in the works. Here's my logic on why the raised beds will be easier in the long run. First of all, I won't have to till the walkways. And if I have to do any tilling at all in the raised beds, it'll be minimal. I can use the tiller that I have now, or may be able to just do it manually. Plus, the advantage of having raised beds, as many of you folks already know, is it's better for growing plants. You get earlier planting in the spring because the ground is dried out. You can control the nutrients better, control the weeds better. Overall, just raised beds are a good way to go. That's why I have those. You can see behind them, the constructed raised beds, but these will just be dirt raised beds. In part, the reason that I'm doing this is I was inspired by a trip. We were down to Williamsburg, Virginia, in old Williamsburg, and they have the gardens in the yards down there like they used to do a couple hundred years ago. And their strategy was basically what I'm talking about here. They had walkways, and then they had specific raised bed areas that they grew their vegetables in. I liked it. It looked good, it seemed practical, and I think that's something I want to do here for our long-term gardening effort. The next video will have more information on how the raised beds are constructed. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time on Popeye Hill.